Today, I'll share with you 5 passive income ideas that you can use to start earning as much as $500 per day, which will be completely passively without you having to invest too much upfront. But just to play the devil's advocate, spoiler alert, there is no such thing as passive income.
No, God!
In fact, there is no magical way where you can start earning a lot of money without having to do anything. If you want to start earning a lot of money passively, you will obviously have to put a lot of efforts and work at the beginning and also to maintain your work. But that doesn't mean that there is no way that you can automate a certain part of your process, which can obviously help you to become eventually financially free, but also time free. Because in fact, passive income isn't really about the money, but more about the freedom that you can gain from it. So today, to guide you to choose which passive income ideas should you take and which one should you not take, I'll be using 2 main criteria for your decision, which will be how much time does it take upfront to start earning money and how hard is it to maintain the process behind it. And for both criteria, I'll be giving a rating from 1 to 5, with 1 being easy and 5 being pretty hard. Now, the first way that you can start earning a lot of passive income is with YouTube. YouTube is currently the second largest social media network in the entire world, just behind Facebook, with about 2.56 billion of monthly active users every single month on their platform. That means that over 2 billion people are using YouTube to watch multiple videos every single month. And among those people, there are about 51 million channels on this website. In 2022, YouTube has been able to generate slightly over $7 billion of revenue from the different advertisements. And on your side, you could definitely take a certain part of this cake. In fact, there are multiple ways that you can start earning a lot of money with YouTube completely passively. Obviously, the most famous one is with the YouTube Partner Program, which is using Google AdSense, where every single time that there will be different advertisement on your videos, well, you will earn a certain cut of the different budget of the advertisers. Afterwards, you obviously have the sponsorship videos where you will promote a certain products and services, and in exchange, you will receive a certain amount of money from this company. But on your side, you could also decide to promote your own products and sell them online. So you can use this YouTube traffic that you will have built and redirected straightly to your products. And finally, you have the affiliate marketing strategy, where you just basically put some different referral links in your bio and the different viewers can click on it and go buy the different products. And every single time that your viewer will buy a product or a service from the company, you will receive a commission from this business. As you can see, there are plenty of ways where you can start earning money from YouTube, but the problem is that you need to have a large audience before you start earning a lot from it. In fact, just to reach the YouTube Partner Program threshold, you need to have about 1,000 subscribers on your channel and over 4,000 watch hours on your different videos in 1 year. So as you can see, I have yet to reach this objective. And in fact, over the 50 million channels on YouTube, there are only about 2 million of them that are monetized. As you can understand, it takes a tremendous amount of hard work and consistency before to start earning and harvest the fruits of your hard work. And it's why personally I'd give a 5 stars rating on how much time does it take before you start earning money from it. However, the good news is that over time the process becomes easier and easier, and it means that it becomes also more scalable. For example, you have the famous YouTube automation side hustle that many different gurus are selling online, and they are basically saying that you can make a lot of money on YouTube without having to show your face and without having even to make the videos. Obviously, it can work pretty well, but at the same time, it will also have some super high cost at the beginning. But once again, when you have taken the groove of it, it becomes easier and easier to manage it. And it's why if you stay consistent with it and you try to improve the quality of your videos, I would personally give a 2 stars rating for the maintenance of the operations. But now talking about a side hustle that you can start at any time and which will be fully passive at the beginning and which will also require you to make only 1 click at the beginning is the dividend stocks. A dividend stock is basically a company which will share its profits to their different shareholders in the form of dividend. On your part, as soon as you buy one share of a certain company, you will become a shareholder of that company. For example, let's say that I will buy 50 shares of a company that costs about $20 per share and that is giving an annual dividend of about $1 per share. Well, it means that for the initial cost of $1,000, you will earn from it $50 annually from the dividends of this company. Plus, through time, your initial investment of $1,000 can appreciate a value or obviously depreciate of value. So obviously for the criteria of how much time does it take you before you start earning money from it, I'll be giving a 1-star quotation on it. However, for the maintenance of the operations criterias, I'll be giving a 3 stars rating because even if you could continue to receive a lot of money passively from this option, well, on your part, you will still need to track your different companies in which you are invest. Because sometimes companies have difficulties to meet their obligation to pay the dividends to the different shareholders. Obviously, this can happen for many different reasons, but in the end of the day, this will obviously affect your different return. So make sure that you follow them pretty closely if you don't want to have any bad surprise. Now, the third way that you can start earning a lot of money passively is to invest in real estate. I know what some of you may be thinking. Hey, but Louis, are you crazy? I don't have hundreds of thousands to invest in real estate. Well, check this out. There is one special trick that you can make to invest in real estate without having to invest too much upfront, which is called the crowdfunding. Crowdfunding is a method for you that you can pool your money with other different investors in order to buy different real estate properties. And it's also a great way for you to avoid the different problems that comes with real estate, such as the inspections, the tenants, and the mortgage. In fact, out there are plenty of different platforms that regroup investors together to help them to find the best opportunities. And sometimes you can start only with a couple of $100s. And real estate is well recognized as being one of the best investments that you can make to diversify your overall portfolio, as being obviously a great edge against the inflation, but also by giving you some great monthly income from your tenants' payments. But now you might be thinking, hey, but Louis, it is almost too good to be true. How can I start doing that? Well, the first step that I would recommend you to do is to check out all the different websites that propose this service. Personally, there are two main websites that I would recommend you to check out. The first website is called CrowdStreet, and it is a great website that has returned on average about 18% over 2022 on their different investment projects, despite notably the super bad year that we've seen on the stock market. But the minimal initial investment in it is about $25,000. So if you don't have that much money to invest first, I would recommend you to check out the site Diversity Fund. And on this site, you only need to have about $500 to start investing in it. And on average, on all of their projects, they have been averaging about 17 to 18% of average return over the last couple of years. And obviously, the last option that you can have if you don't have the money to buy real estate properties or also to crowdfund is to buy different real estate investment trusts on the stock market. And obviously the big pro of this kind of companies is that those businesses need to distribute over 90% of their total taxable income to their different shareholders in the form of dividends. That's why most of the time when you're buying those companies, you will also receive some super high dividends from it. So for real estate, I'd be giving a 3 stars rating for both criterias. The next side hustle is to start selling your own products online and harvest the different fruits of your hard work. Simple? Well, in fact, it can be way harder than it looks. Let's say that you want to create your own training ebook. Well, first, you obviously have to find the different ideas and topics that you will put in your book and after write it down. But after, to start making money, you will need to have people that will find your book. A great tip that I could give you, especially if you want to create an ebook, is that you go search online what are the hot topics at that time. But keep in mind that you need to find topics where you think that you can add some interesting value and that you are also interested in. After, obviously, you can analyze the competition and also check out the different reviews on this subject. This could help you to optimize your own book. And after, for example, you could decide to go on different Facebook group on this topic and tell people that you're launching a new book on it. And after, you can also tell them that you will give them an early free access to this book, which will obviously help you to build a strong email list. And obviously through this email list, you will be able to sell them eventually this book. Keep in mind that for this activity, marketing is king. You must show to others why they should buy your book and why it is the best. So obviously it will take a lot of work at the beginning to start earning money, and it's why I'll be giving a 4 stars rating on that side. But since when you're done with the writing and the marketing and that your book is published and that after that your job will pretty much be done, I'll be giving a 1 star rating for the maintenance of the operations. And finally, the last option that can be very interesting if you want to start earning a lot of passive income, but that also implies a lot of risk, is to start staking your cryptocurrency. If you're someone that doesn't like to take a lot of risk in your life in general as well as in your financial life, and if you don't really believe in the crypto concept, well, I don't really recommend this option to you. But on the upper side, if you're someone that likes to take some risk and that is also believing a lot in this concept, well, this option could be very interesting, so let me explain it to you. How the staking will work is that first you need to buy different coins on different exchange for the crypto, and after you'll have to stake it, which means that it will be locked for a certain period by the crypto broker, and on their side the broker will use it to support the blockchain system, and they will reward you by giving you some great interest that can go from 5 to 10 to 25 to even more than 100% of interest. And this interest will obviously depend on which coins are you staking. Obviously, the more stable a certain coin will be, the less interest you will receive. It can be compared with the classic savings account, with the difference that you can earn a lot more interest with this option. So the only thing that you need to understand is that you will buy different coins that will be held by the crypto broker during a certain period, and you will also keep the ownership of these coins after the period, and you will also receive the different interest given by the broker. If this option is interesting you, I personally use Binance to stake my cryptocurrency. I currently use it because Binance is currently the largest exchange in the world, and it's also the one that gives the best interest in total. And also I personally use ShakePay, which is also giving me some free Bitcoin every single day just by shaking my phone. So if you're interested by those two options, check out the links in my bio, and when you're gonna subscribe to it, you will receive automatically over $30 of free Bitcoin. But this method doesn't come with no risk. Obviously, the biggest risk can come from the fluctuation of the price of the Bitcoin and of the cryptocurrency itself, as we've seen with 2022 that have been a pretty volatile year. For the criteria on how long does it take before you start earning money from it, I'd be giving a 3 stars rating, because obviously you need to understand how it works, and after you need to do all your research on which coins will you stake. But after, for the maintenance of the operations, I'll be giving a 1 stars rating, because when you've staked your crypto, you just have to wait until the period is over until you receive your interest. But on your side, if you want to find how you can boost your income and start earning a lot more money, well, check out the video that's gonna be right over here on the what are the best side hustle that you can start at any time and start earning a lot of money. And I will see you soon. Peace.